loves, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a super exciting video. I am doing what is on my iPhone 8. I know you guys have been wanting to see this video, and that's what I'm here to do today. So before I start this video, I want to say a huge shout out and thank you to the guys over at Clue. Clue is an app that I have used for 3 years, and it's an app that has never ever steered me wrong. It is an app to help track your menstrual cycle. So for us women out there who maybe don't know what stage you are in your cycle, this app is incredible. Clue is an app that you can download free from the Apple Store or Android Play Store, and you can have it on your phone or your tablet or wherever you want to keep it, and I'll link it down below, so do go and check it out. It's an app that I recommend to friends, to family. Clue is not a contraceptive, guys. I just want to put that out there. It's not. If you are trying to avoid pregnancy, then I do recommend birth control. But what I use the Clue app for is all the health advice it gives, tracking my menstrual cycle, seeing what stage I'm at, or if I'm at the doctor's and she's like saying, when was your last period, I can show her exactly when it was, because sometimes in our busy lives we forget. It's an app that I will update regularly because I can update like my cravings on it. I can update any pain, like headaches, stuff like that. I find it great at tracking, you know, like my skin, my mood, my energy levels, and it gets more intelligent the more you put information in. It tracks up to 3 months down the line, so it's great to actually be able to, like, you know, say, oh, I'm gonna get my period on this day, or, you know, I'll be ovulating on that day. I always start to like crave junk food about a week before my period is due, and I just put that information into Clue, and I can see that I'm actually going to be getting my period in 7 days time. That's clearly why I'm craving like pizza or McDonald's. It's also really good as well if you are on the pill, that you can track maybe if you've any spotting or if you've any cramps or anything like that, and then you can actually show your GP as well, just if there is any concern. And also it will tell you when your period is obviously due. I find about 99% of the time it's very accurate at tracking my menstrual cycle. So I do recommend having an app like this. Like, it is great. Like, my sister uses it, I use it, my friends use it, and I'm always the one to be like, oh, I recommend using that app. Like, I have used it for so long. So I just want to say a huge thank you to Clue for actually sponsoring me today, because it's just amazing for an app that I've used for so long and find incredibly helpful and very accurate in my case. So that is the first app that I have on my phone. So I have 2 pages on my iPhone. The first one has my calendar at the top. It has my photos and my camera, and then I have an other. So obviously in my other I have things like maps, my wallet, it has stocks in that, reminders, and Flappy Bird. Does anyone remember Flappy Bird? It just got discontinued. I have videos in there as well, but I don't have any videos in my folder. Then I have the weather apps. Then I have my app store, obviously, and notes. I just kind of jog down a couple of notes. Sometimes I put YouTube notes in there as well. I have my iTunes store, my settings, my health. I love this app actually. This is really good because it actually can track like your steps and stuff throughout the day. I don't have my phone on me 24/7 when I'm walking around. That comes with the phone. Then I have my utilities, which has my contacts in it, my calculator, compass, voice memos, my clock, and FaceTime, and Safari, obviously for searching the net. This is my extras. It contains my iTunes U, Pages, iMovies in this as well. I never use iMovie on my phone. I don't know why I have it in there. GarageBand, keynotes, numbers, clips, iBooks, files. To be honest, I don't use anything in my extras. I should probably just get rid of some of those apps. The next folders across are actually a little bit more interesting. So in the first one I have my photos. So in photos I have apps called Fonto, PicFrame, SquareReady, Facetune, and Image Size. So I'll go through them. People often ask me how I put DramaticMAC into my pictures on Instagram, and I use Fonto. You can use loads of other apps. That's just the one that I always use, and it's just to stop my pictures, I suppose, being like taken and credited by someone else. My name is actually in them. The next one is PicFrame. I don't use PicFrame as much as I used to, but PicFrame is basically a collage. The one thing I do use PicFrame for is just to put like a little frame around my pictures. I don't use it for collages or anything like that anymore. And then I have SquareReady. Now I do use SquareReady a bit because I like my pictures to be square. I know Instagram doesn't, you don't have to have square pictures in Instagram, but I just like in SquareReady, I just like that they are square. I don't know. That's just why I use that app. The next app I have is Facetune. Now I think everybody has Facetune on their phone. I don't use Facetune as much as I used to because I don't know, I don't feel the need to. The only time I ever use it is to kind of like airbrush my skin sometimes. If I have a spot, to be honest, I really don't want it on my Instagram pictures. And I have like tiny little lines underneath my eyes. So sometimes I will use the airbrush feature to kind of brush out the under eye area. Or if I'm smiling and my teeth don't look as white as they could, I will use the whitening app ever so slightly just to make my teeth a little bit whiter. But to be honest, I don't really use the Facetune as much as I used to. Now, Image Size is an app that I use sometimes for, well, I used to use it ages ago for blog pictures, but I don't blog that much anymore, so I don't, again, feel the need to use that app as much as I used to. The next folder over is my social. So we've got Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, Messenger, my Snapchat, Facebook, Pinterest, and Bitmoji. My Twitter is obviously something I use quite regularly. I love Twitter, and obviously being on social media, you kind of need to keep up to date with things that are going on in the world. And I find like Twitter is like, just like if you were flicking through the newspaper, that's what I use Twitter for. I love Twitter. YouTube, obviously, that's self-explanatory. I mean, you're watching me on it right now. Instagram. So I use Instagram. I feel like I'm falling off the face of the earth when it comes to Instagram. I don't use it as much as I used to. I found that it's just the algorithm and it is so messed up that I can never find anybody unless I actually go in to look for them. I used to do themes, but now it's just whatever tickles my fancy. Go with my own flow with Instagram. Messenger, mail, obviously from Facebook. Snapchat, another thing that I use quite a lot, and you guys can feel free to follow me on that if you so wish. I do enjoy Snapchat. I just, when I'm vlogging, don't get as much time to do Snapchat. I've got Facebook, again, self-explanatory. I use Facebook mostly to kind of update you guys on new releases that are coming out in the makeup industry. And Pinterest, I use that for like my nails in particular. If there's any nail ideas that I like, I will pin them. I also use them for like outfit ideas or for YouTube ideas. I go through Pinterest and it takes me hours. Like I will sit there for hours and hours looking through Pinterest. And then I have Bitmoji as well. That's my little Snapchat character. Extras, don't use this as well at all. iPhone watch, podcast, find friends, tips, find iPhone. I will use find iPhone if I need to, but not generally. WhatsApp, that's obviously how I contact the world. I don't text people anymore, just use WhatsApp to send silly memes to everybody that I love. Shazam. I used to use Shazam a lot to kind of like find music when I was out and about. I still use it a little bit, but not as much as I used to. But from time to time, if I'm out and about and I hear a song I like, I will Shazam it. Security. I have Authenticator, and LastPass. These are for my security on like things like Snapchat, on Instagram, on YouTube. We have Clue. I've already discussed Clue in detail, menstrual cycle and all that. Then I've got my Ulster Bank, Republic of Ireland. That's just an app for my banking, obviously, to keep track of my banking, money going in and out of my account. Generally, I am mostly afraid to check it because I tend to overspend. I am good at saving, but I'm good at spending also. Then I've got my Spotify. Oh, happy days. Guys, you can follow me on Spotify. It is open to you guys to follow me. I have literally everything in there. All my 80s favorites to all my like noughties favorites to my childhood 90s favorites. I have everything in that. I've got my Kardashian game, my KKH. I love Kim K Hollywood. Like, it is like my favorite game to play at the moment, my little addiction. And then I've got my shopping app. So in that I have my reward style. Reward style is basically my affiliate. There are links and stuff that I use. If you buy through my links, I will make a commission off them. I don't get anything for clicks or anything like that. It's just a way of me keeping track on what people are buying and what people actually like. Most YouTubers actually have it, and it's actually a great way to make a little bit of extra commission, I suppose, especially if you buy as much makeup as I do. It's nice to have just a little bit of pocket money because it doesn't really pay like massive amounts of money. I usually will spend my reward style money on new products for the next month for YouTube. Misguided, because I shop so much on Misguided. I'm actually addicted to Misguided. If it wasn't for Misguided's clothes, I don't know what I would actually wear because it's my favorite. And then the RT player, I keep this on my phone because sometimes I'm out and about and I want to catch up on TV shows. Maybe I'm like fed up watching YouTube and I want to watch something that was on RT that I found interesting, or want to keep up to date with a series that I'm watching. I can watch it on the go. Now, by and large, I don't actually watch RT player that much anymore. I used to actually watch it a little bit more in college than I do now. 98 FM, my favorite radio station. I love it. From 10 to 12 in the morning is Adrian Kennedy and Jeremy Dixon, and I just get so much joy out of that radio show. And they talk about serious topics as well, so I do enjoy that. And then I just listen to it on my headphones sometimes when I'm out and about as well, and then tend to laugh out loud when I'm in really uncomfortable places, like in the middle of like Costa or Starbucks or something, and there's something funny happening on the radio and I'm just like laughing, and the girl is like looking at me going, what is wrong with that girl? 4 apps on the bottom then are my phone, obviously my emails. I have a lot of emails. I get lots and lots and lots of emails on the daily. It's hard to keep up with them all. My messages and then music, which I don't actually have anything in that at the moment because I use Spotify all the time. So guys, I think that rounds up what is on my iPhone. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and got a little bit of a little look into my phone, and I don't know, maybe discovered some apps you guys would like to download. Thank you so much again to Clue for sponsoring this video. It means so much to me, especially since it's something that I use on the daily. I just really like to spread that to you girls who are watching as well about the importance of using apps like that. Just a good way of keeping track of everything going on in your body. And I mean, it's kind of good to be in the zone and kind of clued up with what's going on with you. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching what's on my iPhone, and I will talk to all you guys in my next video. I love you guys. Mwah. Bye.